The clerk will report the words.
We have a presumptive nominee for president facing 88 felony counts, and we are being prevented from even acknowledging it. These are not alternative facts. These are real facts. A candidate for President of the United States is on trial for sending a hush money payment to a porn star to avoid a sex scandal during his 2016 campaign, and then fraudulently disguising those payments in violation of the law. He is also charged with conspiring to overturn the election. He is also charged with stealing classified information, and a jury has already found him liable for rape in a civil court. And yet in this Republican-controlled House, it is okay to talk about the trial, but you have to call it a sham. It is okay to say the jury is rigged, but not that Trump should be held accountable. It is okay to say the court is corrupt, but not Trump is corrupting the rule of law.
The chair is prepared to rule. The words of the gentleman from Massachusetts accused the presumed nominee of the office of president of engaging in illegal activities. The presumed nominee for the office of president are according to the same treatments under the rules of the decorum in debate as a sitting president. This practice is memorialized in Section 370 of the House Rules and Manual. This is warranted even though a candidate may not have officially obtained the party's nomination once there is no reasonable dispute that the candidate will receive the nomination. The chair reaches that the conclusion in part based on the statement of the Speaker Wright of September 29, 1988. On that day, the Speaker made it clear that actual party nominees is not a prerequisite for treatments under the presided as though they are nominees. I messed that one up, I'm sorry. The chair has abolished members on the basis of numerous occasions and as recently as early today. This standard entails the application of the restrictions against the personalities to refer to a candidate under the rules of decorum in debate. Therefore, although remarks in debate may include criticism of such candidate's official position as a candidate, it is a breach of order to refer as the candidate in terms personally offensive, whether by actually accusing or by merely insulting. Also, as such, in Section 370 of the manual, the accusation that the president has committed a crime or even that the president has done something illegal is not in order. The chair relies on the precincts of March 19, 1988, September 10, 1998, and finds that the remarks consistently a personal attack. Without objections, the offensive words are stricken from the record.